It's not here. Fix the mic.
Professional.
Oh, I fucked up the position. Hello everybody. Happy 2022. The end of happy the end of 2022. I don't know how to do this because like it's a lot. So hi, how are you? Are you doing good? I hope. Yay! I'd like to say that we made it, but I don't know, like this year was kind of meh. It was just there. It was just there. Like the only thing good that happened this year was that I read 108 books. It's rare that I'm like actually proud of myself and actually want to like share something. But yeah, 108, 109 actually, it's a lot. I don't know how to do this because I'm still reading. I am holding on to the last minute of 2022 because I started a book and it was a fucking mistake. We're learning. It was a mistake. It's a lot of book. It's one book but has a lot of book, okay? It's a lot. It's a thick boy. I'm going to go through all the books that I've read this year, recommend them with a simple yes or no. This is inspired by Jack Edwards, obviously, but yeah, it's an amazing idea because like describing 108 books is gonna be a lot, so we're not gonna go through it. We're just gonna say yes and no and that's it, and yay. So I started this year with You've Reached Sam by Dustin Thau, and that's a definite yes. Yes. Oh, it's so difficult not to talk about it. I want to say so many things. It's so difficult not to talk. What the fuck? Yes. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. That was a lot of book. Yes. Yes. The writing, the story. Yes. I liked it. It was profound. It was deep. It was... Yes. It was a yes. Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. Definite? Yes. If you've watched the movie, yes. If you haven't watched the movie, yes. It's a yes. It's one of the books that was so well done as a movie, but like, oh, yes. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the writing. I liked the car. I liked it. I liked it. Yes. Yes. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, sorry. Yes, definitely yes. There was, like I wanted to see more, especially by the ending. I would have loved it if we stuck with Theodore or Finch rather than Violet, because I would have loved to see what was going on in his head at the moment. But yeah, that's literally like my only complaint. Yes. They both die at the end. Meh. I don't want to say no because it's not a no, it's just a meh. I'm adding meh to the list. It's a yes, a meh, and a no. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm not gonna bore you. Fucking yes. Ready Player One. Yes, I didn't expect that. I had this fucking book rotting on my bookshelves and I definitely like finally picked it up and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Pick up the books you're buying because this is a fucking banger. Yes. Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. This is a book special to me because like we literally, it's my fucking memoir. Yes, if you want to get to know me, read that fucking book. Yes, it's a yes for me. The next one is controversial, but Diary of an Oxygen Thief by Anonymous. I loved it. Like, all my credibility just went thrown out of the fucking window just because I love that book, which is fucking stupid, but I've been told that actually. But yeah, I really liked it. I liked it. The Folk of the Air trilogy, The Cruel Prince, Wicked King, and Queen of Nothing. Yes, loved it so much. Punk 57, honestly, no. If you want a quick fuck, yeah. If you're like into something, I was like, not really. I think it was overhyped because of the smut, honestly. Yeah. The Cellar by Natasha Preston, yes, I loved it. It made me so fucking angry, but I loved it. I loved it, yes. Metamorphosis by Frank Kafka. I am fucking late to the party reading this book, but yes, I loved every second of it. The Hobbit. If I could find the word yeser than yes, I would use it, but yes, yes, yes. The Lord of the Ring trilogy. This was a definite yes for me. I love The Hobbit more than I love Lord of the Rings, but I loved it. Lady Susan by Jane Austen. I've come to realize that I'm not a Jane Austen bitch, so this wasn't meant for me. Like, you can read it to fill a spot. That was so fucking mean. It's honestly like a no for me. It was like a bunch of people texting in the 1800s. That's how it felt. How It Feels to Float. Definitely like go into the meh section, like it's in between the yes and the meh, because like there's so much that you could have done. But yeah, I think it's a yes. Like you can learn from it. Yeah. To Kill a Kingdom, yes, I liked it. I love the inclusivity. I like the retelling aspect of it. Yes. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward. I'm gonna say yes to this for one reason. I don't like H.P. Lovecraft's writing. It doesn't work for me. Like it's so stagnant. It just doesn't work with me. But this is the only book of his that I read that I was just like, I'm enjoying this a little bit. So this is getting a yes by default because it's the best of the worst. Circe by Madeline Miller. How am I supposed to see a Madeline Miller book and not say yes to it? Yes, I loved it. The Prophet, oh my god, yes. This was amazing, like such a short, easy read and like amazing. Like keep it as a companion for your life and go through it whenever you need something, whenever you need some encouragement, some positivity. I absolutely would recommend it. Around the World in 80 Days. Let me tell you, nothing would have fucking prepared me for how goddamn fun this book was gonna be. Yes. The Dunwich Horror. Honestly, not really. Not my type. No. The ACOTAR series. Let's just go one by one. Starting with The Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know what y'all have been. I just realized that the mic was not properly on. So I'm sorry for the fucked up audio before. I feel bad. Like, should I re-record? I don't know. I'm sorry. No, let's just keep going. You probably didn't notice because everything is fucking shitty. Okay, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't know what people have been reading, but a lot of the negative comments on this book is nothing is happening. A lot happened. Like we're hunting something. We're being hunted, which is fucking hard. We're being hunted. We're hunted. We're captured. We're learning about someone. We're like learning this whole fucking new world with new creatures that can turn into other animals. A lot happened. I don't know. Like a lot of people just say nothing happened. It's kind of boring, and I just don't understand it. A lot happened, and yes, it's a yes. A Court of Mist and Fury. Yes, definitely. If you've guessed ACOTAR and note ACOMAF, it's weird. Yes. A Court of Wings and Ruin. I think this was my favorite in the series, in the first series. Like, you can read, by the way, you can read the first, like, 3 books as their own series. That can work too. And then we have A Court of Frost and Starlight, the novella that connects between the two, series. Okay, yeah, I actually liked it. A lot of people like didn't read it, and you can like completely skip it. But yeah. Court of Silver Flames. Yes, I hated Nesta, and I ended up loving her. Yes. So the entire ACOTAR series, yes. The Silence of the Girls, definitely a yes. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's imagine after all the videos I made talking about this book, I'm gonna sit here now and say, ew, no. Yes. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, definite yes. It's iconic. It's yes. I loved it. I actually ended up thinking it was one of the books that like a lot of people, like everyone should read, just because of the mental health aspect. Yes. Moon over Soho. Where do I even go with this fucking series? Yes. Yes, it was unexpected, but yes, more on this series in a little bit though. The Shunned House by H.P. Lovecraft. Again, not really. Verity. A controversial topic, but yes, to me, I gobbled this bitch up. I literally haven't read a book faster than I've read this book in such a long time. Yes. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Yes. No Longer Human by Osama Desai. Yep. Pulp by Charles Bukowski. Yes. Two Kinds of Truth by Michael Connelly. Honestly, this was a meh. I wouldn't say like complete no. It was just a meh. There are some parts in it that I actually like enjoyed and thought it was fun, but I think all in all the formatting, it was just not meant for me, so it's a meh. We Were Liars by Lockhart. Definite yes. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Yes. Oh my god, yes. Wishes by V.E. Schwab. We are stans over here for Miss Victoria Schwab. Yes, we loved it. We love the character, we love the story, we love how unique the magic system was. Yes. Archer's Voice. Yes, definitely. The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is a book that I wanted to read for a literal year, and I finally got my hands on it, and I was not disappointed. Yes. Plato's Aeon. Surprisingly, yeah. The Time Machine. Yes. Sleepy Hollow. Literally nothing could have prepared me for how funny this is going to be. Starting this book, I definitely didn't think that I would laugh, let alone out loud, but I liked it. Kingdom of the Wicked and Kingdom of the Cursed. I don't know really how to even go on about this. It was a meh. Really, I don't know. There was a lot more negatives than positives, so it's just a meh. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Yes. Everything I Never Told You. Yes. Psychology and Alchemy by Carl Jung. Yes. It felt like I was high as fuck having a conversation with God. I loved it. The Young Gods. Yeah. Yeah. The Final Detail by Harlan Coben. No. And then we went on a Shakespeare bender. We have Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice, Othello, and Macbeth, and they're all a fuck yes. Agatha Christie, Lord Edward Dies. Yeah, I think there are a lot of better works by her, but yeah. Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. Yes. The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe. Yes. I've read a lot of Poe in this time frame because I was doing a video for it, so I'm just gonna compile them all together because they were all yeses. We read The Telltale Heart, which was, I think, my favorite. The Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Annabel Lee, The Raven, and The Murders in the Rue Morgue. They were all a definite yes. A Study in Scarlet, which is the first Sherlock Holmes novel. Yes to the first part, what the fuck to the second part? The Mindfuck series, it's a fuck yes, definitely, I loved it. The Judgment by Franz Kafka was a definite yes, I loved it. I love Kafka's unfinished works, or even works that are finished but feel unfinished. Yes. I have another Edgar Allan Poe one, The Gold Bug, yeah. Yes. The Ravenheart trilogy, Flock, Exodus, and The Finish Line. Honestly, overhyped. No, not really. The only good book in the trilogy was Exodus, and that's before the first part ended, because that was the only good part. That Dom was the only good thing in the fucking trilogy. No. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Yes, but go with it knowing things. Go with it knowing that knowing Jane Austen's sense of humor. Yes. Lila by Colleen Hoover. Yes. The Ocean at the End of the Lane. Honestly, one of the best books I've read this year. Yes. Everywhere, also by Neil Gaiman. Again, one of the best books I read this year. Yes. Anything by Neil Gaiman. Yes. Without Merit by Colleen Hoover. A meh, but still leaning towards a yes. The other books I read of hers are way better. Capital by Karl Marx. Yes. I'm shocked, but yeah. Romeo's Card, oh my god, yes, I loved Romeo's Card so much. It's a sapphic werewolf magic system thing. I liked it a lot. I have 3 books by Murakami, Hear the Wind Sing, Men Without Women, and Sputnik Sweetheart. They are all a yes, and I think my favorite was Men Without Women. Paixão's Gravity's Rainbow. Yes, it's difficult to say yes to this book because it means that, if you're easily influenced, then you're gonna want to read it, and it's a difficult read, but definitely worth it. Tell Me Lies by Teresa Driscoll. Yes, it was so intriguing and so easy to go through, and I just wanted to keep flipping pages. Yes, definitely. Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. Yes, it's not the best works that I've read of her again, but yes, yeah. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Yes, I'm late to the party and I feel sorry about that, but yes. Oh god, Rhonda Byers, The Secret. No, we hate her. Don't judge me, okay? Good Girl by M. Violet. Yes, we're just gonna quickly move past this one. Yeah. 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini, one of the best books that I've ever read in my entire life, and a book that's definitely gonna stick with me forever. Definite yes. The Cinderella Retelling Trilogy, Stroke of Midnight, Prince Charming, and The Glass Slipper. Yes, this was unexpected, alright? This fucking trilogy came out of nowhere. I just picked up Stroke of Midnight out of curiosity, and then I loved it. Yes. November 9 by Colleen Hoover, yeah. Yes. Okay, please don't judge me. If you thought Good Girl by M. Violet was a thing to be judged, Bulky by Jessica Kane, no, and we're just gonna pretend that that never happened. Honestly, I liked it until whatever her name is started calling him Papa. Bruh. All I thought about was fucking Pinocchio. Literally fucking Pinocchio. Could not read it with a normal voice after it. Like, every time she would talk, I'd be like, am I your pretty girl, Papa? Am I gonna be a real boy? Like, I couldn't. Revelation by Rebecca Rafe. Yes, I didn't expect to like this so much. Yes, the smut, the aesthetic, yes. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Yes. War and Peace. Trust me, I didn't want to like this. I wanted to DNF. I wanted to be like, to read the page too and be like, this bitch sucks, I'm gonna DNF and complain about it in a video. But I absolutely loved it. Yes, definitely. Like, the last part of it gets a little bit stagnant and you can literally like stop reading when you start, like, when the characters' stories end. But like, yeah. Yes. Everything I know about love. This was recommended by one of you, so thank you so much for the recommendation. I absolutely ended up loving it. Program Mira, a new release that I got as an ARC and I absolutely love. This was a retelling. It just, yes. Seneca's On the Shortness of Life. Yes. The Stranger by Albert Camus. Yeah. Whispers Underground by Ben Aronovich. Okay, let me talk about this series. I read Moon Over Soho like, not on purpose. I just read it because I wanted to do a challenge where you pick a book based on the cover, and I picked that because it had such a beautiful cover and I ended up loving it. And then I got Whispers Underground, which is the second, which is like the third, but I didn't get the first because I didn't even know it was a fucking series in the first place. And then I went to get the first, which was Rivers of London, but I couldn't find it anywhere. They literally had the entire series except for the first, so I just got Whispers Underground, which is my second, but it's actually the third. And you can read them as a standalone, but I preferably read them like that because there are things, informations that you need from like before. And I loved it, so I went back to the bookstore. I developed an obsession with the series. I'm loving it a lot. I am reading more, but I don't know if I should share or not. I literally don't know what to do. But I'm reading another book, and fingers crossed that I'm gonna finish it before the year end, because it's literally gonna end today. Tomorrow. It's literally gonna end tomorrow. I need to finish it. And then I'm going to add me on GOODREADS so you can see. These have been all the books that I've read in 2022. Definitely a wild year. A lot of books. 108. Still reading. Hopefully it's gonna be 110 by the end of the year. I'm excited about 2023 and, you know, setting another goal for myself, because I didn't even match this year's goal. I completely fucking obliterated it and I'm fucking proud of myself. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video.